Woo-hoo. Hey, family. Hey, family. All right. Coming to you with a special presentation. We're not going to be live today because your brother has to navigate some unforeseen circumstances that are showing up. We have to move out of this place where we are and prematurely move into our home. So that's going to be an adventure. It's not quite complete. Uh, Being prepared, but there you go. Pura vida, as they say here, staying in the flow of love and light and life, knowing that everything is being synchronized so we can do what we need to do to serve our soul. You got that? All right. So let's tune in. And excuse me, I want to share with you energy around our topic today, which is about the creative power of heart-centered living. And should embody that by saying accessing, learning how to access the creative power of heart-centered living is where we're going to go today, uh, being nourished and continuing to expand into our theme, using that word nourish on purpose, because our theme is I am nourished to rise into my true nature, right? So that's what we're saying, even though we feel like we want 2 more days to get things together, there's something being synchronized in time and space that says, hey, the time is now. Just like the time is now to bring your hands together, pressing the palms, press the thumb into the sternum as we tune in with the sound A-U-M. All on one breath, lifting the muscles of the pelvic floor slightly as you begin this A sound. Closing the eyes, inhale deeply, exhale. Inhale to begin. Inhale deeply. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor. Draw the navel point in and up, long as you're not on your cycle or pregnant, and as long as it's comfortable for you. Hold those locks. Exhale out the mouth. Relax the hands down. So our topic today around accessing the creative power of the heart center. Here we are in our 4th month, April, dropping in to this vibrational energy of 4, the 4 directions. And to embody it, we have been following the progression of the months through our energy centers. And this causes us to arrive at the heart center, where this is this primary energy technology that can integrate life force and consciousness into this body and allow the body to enliven with regenerative capacity. Yeah. So there's some kind of intelligence that we are able to engage because of this infinite creative potential that is in the technology of consciousness and prana and how the body has been designed to integrate it. This sense of oneness. And yet at the same time, when we deal with the challenges of life that may bring stress and pressure and anxiety, at the same time, what we want to learn today is how to navigate through the pressures of life. How do we use this energy of life, the pressure, the stress, the torque, the friction. How do we use it so we are able to access that creative intelligence that comes to us? And this is something that doesn't go on in the mind, calculating what to do, how to do it, when to do it. You need that. It is a physical navigating technology that we have, but what we're saying is to truly engage in the creative intelligence that is guiding the heart. We tune into the heart center by tuning into the breath where the consciousness and prana are being processed. We tune into the breath as a way to connect to the creative power of our heart center. And that's what causes us to live from that place. So when you are engaging in long, deep breath, close your eyes. And I want you to practice being in life while focusing on your breath. So I'm going to challenge you to listen to me while I finish the teaching for today, engaged and focused on long, deep breathing. Simply breathing in and out the nose, long and deep. Relax the belly. Allow the diaphragm to press on the digestive organs and open the lung cavity, feeling the energy of the opening of the lower abdomen. And then exhale, drawing the abdomen towards the spine, using the abdominal muscles to assist as the diaphragm relaxes and the internal organs push on the lung cavity and create that exhale. Long inhale, long exhale. Now you stay connected to that because that is the key to moving from creating that shift from that stress-induced way of living with this busy doing into accessing the creative intelligence. When you are focused on that breath, you're opening up the connection to the vagus nerve. You're opening up the connection now because you're consciously breathing. You're opening up the connection to the frontal lobe, moving out of the survival centers of the medulla and into this regenerative intelligence, creating that oneness rather than the struggle of separation. And then the mind will conceive of things going on out there that is not favorable for the space in here and begin to create meaning out of that. That becomes counterproductive for us, realizing we are one with this creative intelligence and it is here to serve creation, and we are a part of creation. Therefore, we been given the ability to have command of it. Yes, so continuing that long, deep breath. So today I'm going to show you a little bit of the practice standing meditation, which I have found to be very powerful in allowing us to step into that creative intelligence and allow that vortex of energy the Creator produces to flow, and therefore taking us right along with it, right, as we step into the stillness and begin to listen. And the outer ears begin to quiet from the noise and minutia of mass consciousness, and you begin to hear your soul. That is the creative power of your heart-centered being. Yeah. And when you step into this practice, this will allow you to shift, and you'll start to hear the creative intelligence through intuition, inspiration, and synchronicity. And then what awakens? That superpower of intuition awakens. But you must have the discipline to practice it daily and build on it. You must have that practice of conscious breathing to build on that energy. All right? Okay. So, any noises you begin to hear around me, I'll see if they get too close, if I can quiet them down for a moment. But we'll step into the standing meditation. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to quiet down the movement of the blowing machine. But I first want you to take one hand or the other and place it about an inch below the belly button, but you're placing this part of the hand below the belly button. The feet are about 4 to 2 inches apart. You place the other hand on top, right? And just go into that long, deep breathing. Tap into it. And I'm going to go create some quiet space. So tap into that breathing, long and deep. Okay. So, see, you can't quite get to them. It's amazing, they're quite far away. Stay in that meditative space and attempt to reach them from another angle. Stay in it. This is life, right? All the sounds going on around, just let them draw you deeper within, deeper within. Okay, we'll do our best. Can't quite reach them, they're a distance away. So, coming into awareness of your body, feel your feet as you're continuing this breath. Feel your feet begin to melt into the earth and be called as roots. They begin to turn into roots, calling in this connection you have with Mother Earth. And feel her call your roots to the center of her being, where it is glowing with this golden earth energy. And as if a dry sponge soaks up spring water, just like that. Your roots seep into Mother Earth and drink in this golden earth chi. Now spread your feet about shoulder to hip width distance apart, keeping your eyes closed, and just feel this golden earth chi flow up your roots, just like that spring water to a dry sponge into your body, filling every part of your body with that golden earth chi. Allow your hands to relax down to your sides and just inhale and open up to the side, feeling the earth flowing through the palms, facing the earth. When you reach shoulder level, pause just a moment, turn the wrist to face heaven, and keep inhaling as you open your eyes slightly to see the hands flowing above your head, and then exhale and let the hands bring the energy of heaven and earth flowing down the center line of your body. Let the palms face you as you come down towards the hips, and then let the hands come to the side of the thighs. The energy flows down the legs and out. Inhale 2 more times, feeling the energy of earth. Pivot the wrists of the shoulders. Keep inhaling. Look up, just look through slightly opened eyes. Feel your hands as they flow down the center of your body on the exhale. Energy flows through like a ring of energy. Hands by the waist, hips, bottom of the exhale. Energy flows out of the body. Last time, inhale, open. Pivot the wrists, keep inhaling. Exhale down. Beautiful. Now this time we're going to come into our standing meditation position. Opening on the inhale. Pivoting the wrists, palms face up at the shoulders. Keep inhaling. This time as you exhale, the hands are going to come towards the front of the body, like you're embracing a small tree. And the hands come down around the heart abdomen area. If there's any issues in the shoulders, you can always have your hands down. If that's uncomfortable, you can just spread your hands out away from the body as if you have tennis balls under the arms. So you allow the energy to flow. So wherever you are, assume that position and just bring the fingertips together for a moment. And then as you release your hands, imagine you create a connection of energy. You can see that thread of energy. So chin is slightly tucked. And you want to have a sense that your tailbone is sinking into the earth, right? So that lengthens and opens the lower back. Right? So a lot of tension is released. Knees are slightly bent. Breath is long and deep. This is going to be very clearing for old patterns that interfere with your health and well-being. You'll be opening up the vagus nerve and allowing that communication between the intelligence of your heart center, the intelligence of your gut center, with the intelligence of your cranial center, right? Activating those 3 brains. And this is the position. So let's just be here for a moment, breathing long and deep. So here's where you just allow the mind to focus on the movement of the breath. We've practiced hearing the sound of the breath. You can bring all of those practices in as you just sense your being is rooted in earth chi, and you're breathing in this heavenly chi of consciousness, this heavenly energy of life force, consciousness and prana. So be in the experience now. This is the way to activate your superhuman powers. This is the space where you cultivate that discipleship to your soul, your discipline to your soul. Let all the sounds going on around just draw you deeper and deeper into hearing the sound of your breath. Feel the presence, hear the sound. Now, as you listen, I'm going to read from the fourth line. This is what you are embodying right now, the fourth line of the Lord's Prayer. You are this as you are walking around earth doing your thing, but you are the embodiment where heaven meets earth. But in this line, we're being guided to certain actions, just like this action that you are engaged in allows you to create a shift from the pace of the world into the rhythm of your Creator, which is expressed by the rhythm of your heart, the rhythm of your breath, and holding the body still consciously through the act of standing. Standing for your vibrational self, activating, allowing the activation of your superhuman powers to make themselves known to you rather than the mind trying to search for them. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Nechwe Sivianak Aikana, the Bashmaya of Ba'ara. Your one desire then acts with ours. This is what happens when we're standing. As in all light, so in all forms. Let all wills move together. In your vortex, as stars and planets swirl through the sky. Now feel that. Someone is calling. I don't want them to make too much noise. So feel that last line. Let all wills move together in your vortex as stars and planets swirl through the sky. Feel that last line. Okay, feel it. We left off at let all wills move together in your vortex as stars and planets swirl through the sky. Help us love beyond our ideas, and sprout acts of compassion for all creatures. Breathe that in. Feel the roots connected to that golden earth chi. Feel your breath connected to the heavenly chi. As we find your love in ours, this is what you're listening for. The love of that Creator that comes to you, it comes to you through the breath. Listen to it. It is pregnant with that creative intelligence. As we find your love in ours, let heaven and nature form a new creation. So every time, this is your superpower as a vibrational, infinitely creative being. Your ability to vibrate has been given to you already. Quiet yourself, listen, and find the source of your being's love in you. For us, it's the breath. Unite the crowd within in a vision of passionate purpose. Light mates with form. And the light of life is in that breath, uniting in form, mating with it, giving birth with it, procreating with it. And all of a sudden the miracles unfold in superhuman ways. Create in us, create in you, create in me a divine cooperation from many cells, one voice, one action. Those many cells can respond to the past and circumstances that are happening in the moment, but right now, there is one voice and one action. Listen to it, that voice of life. As you inhale, hear the sound of that voice. As you exhale, feel that action of movement and pulse and rhythm, that one action of rhythm. Let your heart's fervent desire unite heaven and earth through our harmony. This is why we stand like a tree, allowing harmony to be. Through our one action, and our one voice. Your one desire then acts with ours. As in all light, so in all forms. So feel the movement of the breath. Feel your ability to balance yourself. Feel your ability to stand. And begin to recognize what you stand for. Begin to feel the presence that speaks to you about what you are here to create. But remember, you are listening. You're not forcing. You're waiting for the awakening of that creation of a divine corporation. A divine cooperation. You're awakening into that. So you're allowing that to take place. And this is the key of discipline. And this is the blessed anointment of consciously breathing. That intuition, inspiration, and synchronization of time and space will ignite in the moment your superhuman abilities to manifest miracles, to get the right idea at the right time, executed in the right rhythm. So feel this love and know its presence. So when the stress comes, you know where to go. You stand, activate your conscious connection to the source of life, and receive this nourishment that is more supreme than any other. Because without it, you can't have any other experience of nourishment. So you can continue on. I'm going to show you how to close this practice. There's always an opening and a closing, and turning the energy within. So place your palms towards each other as if you're holding a ball of energy, maybe the size of a small watermelon or soccer ball. And when you practice this on your own, just play with the perimeter of it, the circumference of it. But as we conclude for now, just draw the energy to about the size of a grapefruit. Feel its presence. Maybe it has a color. Maybe there's temperature. Maybe there's a pulse. And then draw it into your lower abdomen as you gently press the palms of your hands against the area about 1.5 inches below your belly button. And feel this ball of energy rest in the bowl of your pelvis. Rub your hands around the waist, sealing in the energy. Rub your lower back. And then let your hands run down the side and back of your leg. And gently dust yourself off. Feel it can go into Mother Earth. Now return your palms as you bring your feet about 1 inch to 4 inches apart. And putting the center of your palm over the lower abdomen, about 1.5 inches below the belly button. Stacking the hand, palm on top of the back of the hand. Fingers will rest around the wrists. And just feel the presence. Feel your ability to balance. Feel your gratitude. Feel your love for life. This love for life that is being given to you, that gives you the opportunity to create. This is being in your heart center. This is living one of the ways of living from the heart. So as you walk around in your life, just follow that breath. And that will drop you into heart-centered living. Practice this every day, and that will awaken the disciple within you. And that discipline will ignite the experience of hearing the creative intelligence speak to you through intuition, inspiration, and synchronicity. The three lovers will be your constant companion, continually awakening your superhuman ability to generate miracles and whatever you choose to create or co-create with the source of your being. So you let your hands drop away from your lower abdomen. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Sweeping that energy through the body, down the legs and out. And one more time. Pivot the wrists at the shoulders. Feel the energy of heaven and the stars. And this time come into prayer position in front of the heart. Thank you, Creator. Thank you for bringing us such beautiful living energy that allows us to step into our creativity. Thank you so much for allowing us to hear the joy of the children playing in crystal clean water all over the world. To feel the presence of love that is caring for them, so they grow and sense the intuition and inspiration that guides them into creating solutions and answers for the problems that we face. The wisdom that flows through you from them falls on ears that are ready to hear, caregivers that are open and creating a safe sanctuary for them to grow and evolve. Oh, what a feeling to step into a home that is full of love, where the children can play safely, grow safely, learn safely, and be nourished so they grow into your divine plan that expresses love. Thank you for the clean waters that allow us to take care of ourselves, be nourished, and to regenerate. Thank you. We ask that this spread all over Mother Earth. We feel that presence, feeling the vibration of love in the waters that touches the lips of those in need and just blossoms the energy of love. And we ask this for all our family and all our relations. You can take your hands and wipe your face. Shake it off. If you feel like you need to just let things go, let them go. Okay, family. Special message for you. We're going to get it out. Thank you for your flexibility and your patience with your brother's process and engaging life. We will see you next Wednesday, Creator willing. All right, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until such time, one love, and stay in that conscious breath. That is the key that unlocks the door to the power, the creative power of your heart-centered living. One love.